Don't say nothing you ain't supposed to. What's up, gangy? What's up, gang? Church was phenomenal. Hold on, let me open up this window before we get to it. Y'all, church was literally phenomenal today. I got a bone to pick with y'all because y'all didn't send me no requests at all, and we about to get into our 30 days of streaming. And y'all didn't tell me what y'all wanted me to what y'all wanted our topics to be. First of all, I'm gonna need y'all to put in the comments, what should I cook for Sunday dinner? Should it be chicken fajitas, steak and potatoes, or I hope these tears I cried on the paper don't dry for they make it to your side. I want you to know what it feels like when the heart is done. I'm so tired, so I need you to hurry, hurry, please, Mr. Mailman. Overnight it if you can. I need you to feel me. This is a special delivery. What? What water? Like the tub water? No, you can't. When the heart is done, I'm so tired. I hope when he reads this words, this hurt I feel bleeds through before the ink dries. I want you to know what it feels like when the heart is done. I'm so tired, so I need you to hurry, hurry, please, before I take it back, before he cleans up his act. I need you to feel me. This is a special delivery. Oh, I think I can open this window anyway. I need you to hurry, hurry, please, Mr. Mailman. Overnight it if you can. I need you to feel me. Hey, this is a special delivery. What's up, gang? Tap in, tap in. We in here. First of all, thank you. Thank you. I love singing, y'all. Y'all have no idea what happened today at church when I say God is intentional. Oh, he's never failing. all things are working for my good. He's intentional, and he's never failing. What's up? He's so intentional, so intentional. Okay, so we are about to get into 30 days of live streaming, y'all. I know we're gonna do a sleep stream. I know we're gonna do some cooking. We're probably gonna do some type of pajama jam. Y'all need to let me know what y'all want to see because it's about to go down. When I tell y'all, I think I told y'all this on my last stream, right? If God tell you to get up and go somewhere, just do it. It's like you have to, your mental got to be so still, and you got to stay in the presence of God to where you can hear when he speaks to you, right? So lately, I think God just been testing me because he's such a great father. He's been testing me, right? So I get up, and instead of me getting on my phone, God might say, he want my time, right? So I'm thinking like, okay, I'm just gonna lay here, I'm gonna pray, whatever. And he'll just like tell me like, no, I need you to get up and get on your knees and literally praise me, worship me. So if I get up in that moment and do exactly what he tell me to do, when I tell you, he will show himself like in the next couple minutes. Like I'll get a phone call or something. But what I'm saying is you have to listen to the Spirit of God, because when you are of the Spirit, you're being led by the Spirit. You can't ever think, don't ever think if you serving God, you're going to be led astray. It's not going to happen. If you doing everything on your own, I can't testify to that. But if you literally stand in the presence of God and you giving yourself to God and you allowing Him to be before you, go before you, you're gonna see Him be present in your life. I'm just saying, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but it's no way that you can be following God and be led astray. Let's just be clear, because He's not gonna let it happen, because His name is on the line. Like, you literally stand before God. I'm not saying that you won't go through stuff. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if you stay before God, you will be able to hear Him in His direction. And sometimes it could be the slightest thing. It could be the slightest thing. It could be God just saying, get out the bed and go. For instance, I'm going to give you a prime example, right? So Sunday is like a day where you really be chilling, and it's like every other day of the week you might have to get up early, right? So on Sunday you probably thinking like, well, I don't want to get up early today because it's Sunday. But if God say go to the first service and not the second one, it's probably something there in the first service that's not going to be there in the second service. You feel me? So you got to just be obedient to the Spirit, right? Because I usually go to church at 11:30. But last night God was telling me, go to the 9:30 service because it might be something there for you that's not going to be there at the later service. Go catch what's for you first thing in the morning. And I'm talking about, the flesh was like, I don't know if I want to wake up at 8 a.m. on a Sunday because I want to rest. And then so I set my alarm for 6:30 at first. But for some reason I woke up at like one something. I guess I went to sleep early. I didn't even realize it. So obviously I woke up at 1 something and I was like, man, I gotta get up. And then what's crazy is I woke up at like 1:30 something, but I didn't go to sleep till like 3:34 something, somewhere up in there. So I'm like, man, I only got 2 hours to go to sleep. So I set my alarm for a little bit later. I set it for 8:30. I think it was 8:15. I set my alarm for 8:15 because church started at 9:30, right? And God is my witness. He woke me up at 8:02. It wasn't even 8:15. I woke up before my alarm even came on. So when I got up at 8:02, I laid there for a minute because that's just something I have to do. Let me be honest. I don't just look at my alarm and get straight up. I look at the alarm and then I sit tight for a minute and I gather myself. And then I got up. And then when I went to the bathroom, which is like my first thing to do when I get up, because I be on my phone. I'm not going to tell y'all my personal business. I be on my phone strolling, just sitting there. Even if I'm not doing that, I'm just sitting there. So I see 8:08. I knew that was a promise of God because He gave me 8:08 at first. That's Deuteronomy 8:8. So then I'm vibing, getting ready, finding my clothes, blah, blah, blah. I see 8:18. That's another promise of God. He already gave me this promise, Deuteronomy 8:18. So I'm like, He's speaking today. And then so my church actually has because my car in the shop, which will be out very soon, thanks to the Most High. So okay, God, I heard you when you just said that. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Anyway, so at 8:18, I get the book in my Lyft, whatever, because my church got free Lyft rides. You know what I'm saying? Till my car get back home, I got free Lyft rides to church. So 8:18, I booked my Lyft ride. I'm chilling, I'm vibing, I'm still doing me though. So I look at my phone again, and it's 8:28. So I saw 8:08, 8:18, 8:28. 8:18 is what? 8:28 is what Romans 8:28. All things work together for the good of those who love God and according to His purpose. Okay. So I'm like, bet, I gotta get to this 9:30 service because God talking to me through promises this morning. So I get to church, and before I even walk in, I said, God said, everything that I'm going through, leave it outside. I said, I just want to be in your presence, and I want to leave here a different way than what I came. And did. Because God is just so intentional. The message was on point. It was confirmation of everything He'd been telling me. And then on top of that, I was able to meet some people that is definitely called according to God's purpose, and it just all connected, because y'all gonna see I'm kind of learning like not to speak out very important things, because you can't be telling evil spirits good news, okay? You can't be telling bad spirits good news. So you don't ever know who watch your video. So y'all finna see something, but a lot of y'all already know that I'm mad talented. Y'all already know I be singing myself to sleep over here, okay? I sing all the time. And God also confirmed to me today something, right? So I was just like fighting for a long time, like, God, I don't know if because first I started as a rapper, and I'm talking about my tongue so slick, I can like close the door on everybody when it's time to rap. So, but I knew that rapping, I was letting ungodly things come from my mouth, not even just like curse words. I'm talking about like the person, the alter ego, the other person that comes out when I'm in the studio as a rapper. God is still working with her, okay? So I choose not to rap. What's so crazy is last night, though, I wrote a rap that wasn't so... I was able to rap it without no cursing, so I was challenging myself. And it was fire. I'm probably still gonna put it out. But other than that, I've been like singing R&B, because I'm like, okay, love is something God gave to the world. That's not a sin to be in love. It's not a sin to, be with your partner intimately neither. It's just when it comes to lust and, everything else, then that's when it becomes, it just depends. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it, pretty much, right? So I'm like, I've been singing R&B. I'm forever sing R&B. But when God, like 3 years ago, when God put me to be a disciple and like a fisher of men, I was just like kind of confused. And I was like, I don't know if God want me to sing gospel, or if he want me to just stop all my other music altogether. So for a whole year, I didn't record no music. And then so like for this whole year, 2024, God been giving me that, basically gave me the go ahead to get back into music. But I was timid and I was nervous, because I was like, I don't want to get into this and do it my way and let my flesh lead me astray, and then I disappoint God. So I didn't know. I'm like, he's telling me to get back into music, but I don't know what type of music he want me to do. So I'm thinking I'm only finna sing gospel. I'm like, okay, I'm only finna sing gospel. But to a certain extent, he was still like, pretty much letting me know that like I was confining myself and putting him in a box, because he ain't tell me to only sing gospel. That ain't what he said. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it, is what he said. Okay? So I got to the point where I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna sing, R&B. And even when I was like still trying to write R&B music, I kept on like forcing myself to try to make gospel songs. Like not those gospel songs like, them old-fashioned old gospel. I don't sing that type of song. I sing like contemporary. Like it could sound like a love song, but whole time you talking to God. You're not talking about man at all. You whole time you talking about God and how good he is, right? So I started making them kind of songs. He still was not giving me the you're doing the right thing type thing. So long story short, I get to meet another pastor, and he's literally a recording artist. He is singing all over the world right now. And he asked me like, what type of music do I sing, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I'm pretty much R&B, but I'm just now new to the gospel thing, whatever. He was like, oh, don't worry about that. I make R&B and gospel music. Pastor say what? Pastor say what now? What now? You sing R&B? Oh, okay. And he was like, and then what's so crazy is we got to talking about religious spirits, like, because it's really the fear of man that makes you not do what God tell you to do, because whole time it's people around you making you feel like this is something that God has not blessed. But who are mere humans to tell me what God has not blessed when he had blessed me with these gifts and is yet sending me out amongst the world in different environments? But his only request to me is take me in those environments with you. Don't go into those environments self-seeking and doing things on your own without consulting me, because it is a way that I want you to do everything that I have called you to do. Because if the holier than thou is only sitting amongst the other holier than thou, how are other people getting saved? So it's going to be some places that he sent me into that other people might think that I shouldn't be, but they are not God. At that point, when you start to allow other people to suppress what God is doing in your life, at that point, you are idolizing people. Because God is not, he is not like, one thing about it, you can't put God in a box. You got to let God be God. You can't let people be your God. You can't let yourself be God. Like, you got to literally allow God to do his big one. Because like I said when I first started, if you just listen when he speaks, he's going to tell you what to do. And it's always that more still voice than anything that's of confusion. And once you start to be confused and double-minded, then you know that it's not God in it. But when you get that well, it's 3 different ways that God speaks to me, and I'm only speaking about one. But when you get to that point where you hear him speak first, act on it. Act on it. Act on it. Do not sit there and start battling. Like, once you get into confusion, that's how you know the enemy is trying to stop you from doing what God told you to do. Because, hey, if I had not went to, what's so crazy, I met my pastor going to a bar and grill. I was thinking I wasn't supposed to be out. I'm like, man, I've been fasting for 7 days. I probably shouldn't even be outside right now. My pastor is a Lyft driver. He literally pulled up and picked me up, and I was singing in the back of his car. He said, "You sing?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Where do you sing?" I said, "Well, I'm a recording artist. I don't really sing nowhere as of yet." And he was like, "You should." And it's been history from there. Like, he just been in my life ever since. It only been like 2 weeks. 2 weeks I know my pastor, but he's very active. When I say he try to connect me, this is how you know when it's kingdom helpers. It's like sometimes he won't even allow me to go home after church because he's introducing me to people who he feel gonna be beneficial to my life. He's like, "This is Donna. I met her when I was driving a Lyft, and I need you to connect with her because she can sing really good." And I'm talking about he just be connecting me, and come to find out, I'm finna do my big one up in here. But anywho, like I said, just listen to God when he speaks the first time. Because if I had not got up and went to that bar and grill, because people say Christians should not be at the bar and all of this other stuff, when I wasn't there having no hard drinks or nothing. But it's just like, when you get too caught up on what man think, you missing something. You missing something. Then this morning, if I had not got up and took the 9:30 service instead of the 11:30 service like God told me to, and I'm telling you, it was a fight for me to get up, I wouldn't have had a man, international recording producer who do R&B and gospel, who just sung in front of 7,000 people last week. Donnathebillionaire trying to sing in front of 7,000 people live, okay? But that's neither here nor there, because I know God expanded my territory. But it's the simple fact, just move when God tell you to. Even if it don't make no sense, just move when God tell you to. Because when I got up and went to that bar and grill that day when I met my pastor, I didn't even have no money for real. I didn't have no money to take myself to lunch, but that's what I wanted to do. I said, I'm tired of sitting in this house. I want to treat myself. I want to take myself to lunch. Better yet, I'm tired of the kids sitting here too. I'm finna take all of us to lunch. And did we not get blessed by me just being obedient and getting up? I'm telling you, it could have been all kind of reasons why I didn't go. How about the place I went to was a place where me and my ex used to go, and I didn't want nobody to see me there. But God said, get up, get pretty, and go. I got up and got the curl in my hair. And when I went, baby, it's history. It's history. Let me see what these comments say. I hope when he reads these words, I want you to know what it feels like when your heart is gone. I think people be so scared to watch my lives because they think I'm gonna catch them watching. But what's so crazy is we can't tell who watching our lives. They don't tell us. Only time we can tell is if y'all comment. Other than that, we cannot tell who's watching us. Y'all, I'm finna start being very careful about my actions because God only gives you so many chances. I mean, I'm not gonna say it like that. I'm not gonna say it like that. Cause he said, well, forgive people 77 times. I'm not saying he only give you so many chances, but when it comes to certain things, before you have to go back into a place where he was just about to keep training you and training you, he gives you a couple of chances like to get it right. He's like, okay, let me put you in this environment and see how you handle it. Let me put you before these people and see how you handle yourself or how you speak or whatever like that. And say for instance, right, he sent me in this place and it's a blessing there for me, but the enemy don't want me to get the blessing, right? And the evil principality sends somebody to come bump me or step on my foot. And I feed into my flesh and I show out. The blessing that's there for me is going to see me showing out. And therefore it's going to delay, because maybe now it tarnished these people image of me, and now he have to now vindicate my name. Now he have to have another encounter where he turned their hearts to me, or he give me favor in the room again when he's already done it before. Or maybe these people don't even want to work with me at all, and now he have to raise up another person to give unto my bosom, which is what the word said. Now he has to raise up other people to do for me what this other person was supposed to do for me, but they couldn't do it because they saw me act out, right? But if I go into this place and my blessing is there, and I hold on to all of the lessons that God gave me, which means being slow to anger and not letting ungodly talk come from my mouth, and like just having myself clothed in the form of God. Now this person come bump me and step on my foot, and I'm not even upset. I'm like, are you okay? Like, like, what's going on? Like, can I help you? Like, no, it's fine. It's all good. They're just shoes. I'll clean them off. No matter how new they are. If I go with that type of mentality, it's doing nothing but making the enemy upset, because why? I'm still gonna receive what God got for me. Like, so yeah. Okay, moving on. Today's just definitely a blessed day, but let's move on. So if we do 30 days of streaming, I just want to go ahead and be clear with y'all, because I'm not gonna be cute every single day. Let's just be clear, okay? Because sometimes you just want to be comfortable. Sometimes you just want to be yourself. Sometimes you want to get on stream without having to get up and turn the flat irons on and put your lashes on. Like today, I don't have no lashes. Girl's still cute. I understand that. But yeah, so we do 30 days of streaming. I ain't gonna be cute every single day now. So thank you everybody who's tuning in. If you don't know, you need to choose God as your Lord and Savior. Accept his son Jesus Christ and accept the Holy Spirit, and you ain't gonna never be the same. What's up? Who is that? I need you to hurry, hurry, please, before I take it back, before he cleans up his act. I need you to feel me. This is a special delivery. I hope these tears I cry on paper don't shine till they make it to your side. I want you to know what it feels like when the heart is done. I'm so tired. So I need you to overnight it if you can. I need you to feel me.
You get some crackers on me.
Get you some who?
Some cheese crackers.
This YouTube guy. I think that one. Let's see if maybe on. Hungry. She eating cheeses, ice cream, chips. It's making no sense. I should have took the chicken out before I even left. I'm thinking about making chicken fajitas. The other day I made steak bites, mashed potatoes, garlic toast. It was so fire. So fire. Would it be too much for people to take? Some of these? Y'all have Did you eat the one you had under your pillow? Because I'm saying I saw one under your pillow.
That's the one you let me have yesterday. I just didn't eat it. I saved it. Because I know that was going to be on me.
You ever gonna eat some fruit? Clean yourself out.
I ate some fruit yesterday. That's enough.
Alright. Let me get some.
I'm going to eat some lemons.
I'm kind of wait to eat me a lemon.
I've been dreaming about that.
Pastor talked about a good word today, y'all.
I love church. It's the best.
People who don't got the Spirit of God in them, it's really sad to see. It's like they hear a word, but they don't do nothing on the inside. There's no compassion for God.
Thank you, my mom. Love you. Amazing.
Hey, y'all. So y'all, a mimosa is my favorite drink if I had to go to the bar, right? But because I'm trying to live sober, I make fake ones. This is clearly Canadian water. It's carbonated water and sparkling water, and it's the strawberry flavor. It's so good. And I just mix it with orange juice. So we're gonna make us a fake mimosa. And to be honest with y'all, it tastes just like a regular mimosa. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Oh, so I got ants in here, huh? So I need you to hurry, hurry. Please, Mr. Mailman, overnight it if you can. I need you to feel me. This is a special delivery. I want you to know what it feels like when your heart is done. I'm so tired. So I need you to hurry, hurry, please, Mr. Mailman. Overnight it if you can. I need you to feel me. This is a special delivery. So this is what I have to buy because I am so set on not drinking, y'all. So I don't drink regular liquor, but a mimosa, a girl will get weak for a mimosa, baby. So I actually, no, I'm not going to speak that because I am strong because it's mind over matter. But this helps me out because really a mimosa is just like the juice and it's the bubbles and it's like, so this got bubbles in it. It's so good, y'all. You actually can drink this by itself. It tastes like, it's so good. It's so good. It's nothing but carbonated water. It's sparkling water, y'all. It's sparkling strawberry water, y'all. Canadian clearly water, y'all. And then put a little orange juice in there. And there you go. Y'all know what I want to do? I want to actually get a onesie, like a grown-up onesie. Don't you know the pajamas that you put your legs in and you zip up? I want one of those. I used to have one of them in my old house. And I want one of them. Now, for a comment right now, should I make chicken fajitas or should I make steak? So if I make chicken fajitas, I'm gonna make them with this panini bread. It's gonna be chicken, bell peppers, jalapenos. I should put some Spanish rice. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get the Spanish rice. I got red beans and rice. So before he cleans up his act, I need you to feel me. Church was so phenomenal, y'all. I feel refreshed. Every single Sunday, I know what I'm gonna do. I kind of did it wrong this time. Because when I got out of church, I was supposed to do something. But I got it. God working. I got this. I'll do better next Sunday. Because when I get out of church, I want to continue to praise, continue the atmosphere in my house. So I should have just waited a minute to stay off live. But God been telling me that I'm supposed to be doing live every day. So I got to get to that. I got to do both things he telling me to do. Praise at the church and go live every day. But that's why I'm warning y'all now, because I'm not going to be doing my lashes and all of that every day. No, not going to do it. Sometimes you got to let, just like women who wear makeup every day, how do you let your pores breathe? How do you let your skin, like, cleanse? Like, what? No, I'm not going to get makeup every day. I'm not going to get lashes every day. Do you know the glue from the lashes gets in your eyes? That's why you have a star or you have something. Like, you gotta be taking care of yourself, not always trying to please people. Excuse me. It's so sad though, cause I ain't gonna even talk about it, but it's so crazy. Like, I don't think guys understand how I make a girl feel when I really only I'm not gonna say that because I didn't, it wasn't. Listen, I'm not talking about me, I'm just talking about in general. So if you're a guy, you gotta make sure you compliment your lady on a regular day when she looking like natural, like how I look right now, just regular. Like, I shouldn't only get compliments when I got on lashes and it's complimenting my eyes. And you're like, oh, your eyes look so pretty. Like, nah, you supposed to compliment me every day. And I'm not talking about my situation, because I'm not. I'm just saying. I'm just helping you, brothers. I'm helping you, brothers. That's all I'm doing is helping you, brother. But y'all drop some movies in the comments. Let me know what y'all want me to watch. Actually, Tiffany Montgomery, she said that we should watch this movie called, she sent it to me in an email. So I think I'm gonna watch that today. It gotta be something regarding, like, oh, I know what it's about. She told me about it. To all the gals who come to watch me because they're worried about a man and they think they men watch me, or they're watching me because somebody that they like is watching me, you're on the wrong page, love. Because I don't know him. To all the gals who are monitoring me because the guy that they're obsessed with might actually love me, you're watching the wrong channel, love. Because I don't know him. I don't know him. I just want to make you feel better today about yourself and let you know that the guy that you love, I'm not entertaining because I don't know him. So you can stop monitoring me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm in a full-blown relationship with Jesus Christ. Yeah, he's a jealous God. He doesn't like me to have other guys in my life. And until I'm married, I'm under his authority full time. Yeah. God said that a woman who is not married should be with her mind stayed on him with no distractions. Yeah. And I find it to be very beneficial to live that way. Because if you date people who don't have intentions on, like, it's people out here who literally will approach you and say, I would like to date you with the intentions of marriage. How do I know? Because I've heard it before. It was said to me. So it's like, I think it's safer for you to date people who have those intentions and who are focused on things for their life, because if you date somebody who is not, you'll get lost in their lifestyle, lost in their confusion. They don't know what they want for their future. They still trying to figure it out. So you're not going to have any clarity. You're not going to have any, direction. So I honestly think that it's not a good idea to date without intention. It's going to be a whole lot of confusion there, or you're going to be doing a whole bunch of wasting your life. So what I'm going to do is stay with G.O.D., okay? And when my husband comes, he's going to be knowing what he wants. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Because God already going to be working in him, letting him know, now, sir, I said, when you find a wife, you find a good thing and obtain my favor. So, yeah. He didn't say, when you find a girlfriend, you find a good thing and obtain favor. It's not what he said. It's not what he said. He said, a man leaves his mother and father and cleaves to his wife. Not his homeboys, not his girlfriend, not his career. He leaves his mother and father and clings to his wife. All right? We're learning something today. I'm just so excited. I'm gonna make me some food, y'all. And I'm gonna find me a movie. And I'm just gonna lay in the presence of God, because tomorrow's gonna be another day of miracles. Okay? I literally wrote down every miracle God performed for me just this week. Just this week alone. And I want y'all to start doing that, because if you keep track, the things that God do for us, we probably could never ever keep track, because it starts from when we open our eyes and we're able to breathe and speak. Truly a blessing. But it's something about when you decide to surrender everything to God, he starts to move. He starts to move, because he wants you to know that I am here and there's nobody else who can provide for you the way that I can. And I'm talking about be moving. You hear me? So I wrote a list of everything that God just did in just 1 week. Just one. Ooh, blew my mind. So tomorrow, I'm in high expectation for him to do some more things this week. But what I use it for, what I wrote it down for, is because if ever I get in a moment of doubt or fear, or which fear ain't got no authority in my life no more anyway. But if ever I get to a moment where I need encouragement, let's say it like that. If ever I get to a moment where I need encouragement, or if I need to strengthen my faith, I go back to what God has done already. I start to thank him for the things, because sometimes it's nothing but your flesh and that greed and that selfishness that's like, God, well, I know you did this, but I still need you to do this. And like I said before, sometimes as children of God, we so spoiled that he'll do something for us and we'll be happy. Oh my God, he will be happy for just a moment, and then we'll start thinking about the next thing we want him to do. Have not even sat in the things that he's already done for not even a year yet. You can literally sit with the fact that God has given you a stable home, and he has made it to where you have more than enough and you're not suffering for nothing. And you can't even sit in that for longer than 2 weeks. I would say people can't even really sit in that longer than a week, because they already on to the next thing. Well, God, you did that, but can you do this? It's like we already moving on, wanting more and more and more and more. And that's kind of like what Pastor talked about today about instant gratification. It's like, once God give us one thing, like, why can't we just sit in that? Can we start to give him praise and honor and just like appreciate him for the things that he has done today, yesterday, the day before? Because you got to remember, he's the same God now that he was then. You thought them lights was finna go off. And the very day before they was shut off, he provided the money. You got to remember those things so that it keep your faith strong and keep you strengthening. Like, throughout the times where things are going to come. But if you remember how God came through before, it's going to give you the strength to be like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that today. I'm not going to let that steal my joy today when God gave me breath today. He gave me good health today. He gave me my children today. He gave me my ministry today. He gave me my bills paid today. So I'm not going to worry about what's happening 30 days from now. I'm not going to worry about what's happening 2 weeks from now. No, I'm going to sit here with this notepad and I'm going to thank him for everything that he's done already. So that's what I've been doing, y'all. Here you are. I was using this randomly because I actually got a book for my prophecies. But so what I did was I was sitting and I wanted to make sure that and I did this intentional because I noticed this about, you know, the new generation. Everything is instant gratification, and God has been pointing out to me that, say for instance, you was asking God to find your parents, right? Soon after you find your parents, you're like, oh, I'm so happy I got my mom and my dad. You go get them a hug, you sit and you have dinner with them, and everything's okay, and you know, they don't turn out to be everything you want them to be, but you now have them in your life. You're thankful. The moment that they do something to disappoint you, because humans are faulty, we all are, you finding them is no longer a satisfaction for you. It's no longer something that's giving you so much joy. It might give you joy because you know you're not alone no more, but it don't give you this joy that makes you want to wake up every day and praise God that I found my parents, right? Now you're like, but God, my car been down for a couple of weeks. When you gonna do that? It's like you already moving on to another thing and another thing instead of literally sitting there with gratitude. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to write down everything that God did this week. And every single time that I feel like I want to ask him for something else, or I feel like I need faith because there's something else going on, I'm going to read what he done already. Because that's very much important. It's very much important. So for the last couple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just in this 1 week, God has done 10 things that I asked. 10. You can't tell me that I don't need to sit with gratitude for a little minute. I don't care what's going on. I'm going to look at these 10 things and I'm going to give God thanks every single day of this week. And you know what? When he do something this week, I'm going to continue to write everything he done this week too. And the next time I need faith, or the next time I feel like I want to ask for something else, I'm going to thank him for these things first. I'm going to sit with these things. I'm going to appreciate these things, and I'm going to show gratitude for these very things that he's done already, because that's crazy. That's crazy for God to have done 10 things in your life in 1 week, and for you to ever think about asking for anything else without sitting with these things and showing gratitude and appreciation, giving him honor, worship, praise, before you just forget about these things, because these 10 things you couldn't do on your own. Like, come on now. We got to start showing a little bit more gratitude. And as a matter of fact, I got to write what he done today. I'm talking about this week. I'm going to write down what he do every day. No, he started on Sunday. He started already. Big G. He started already. So he started his blessings on Sunday. So I'm going to write down everything he's done today, and everything he do tomorrow, and everything he do on Tuesday, and everything he do on Wednesday, and everything he do on Thursday. And I'm going to continue to just give thanks, because what business do I have to continue to ask him for stuff when he doing something every day? Every day. So I don't need to be asking for nothing. I need to continue to worship, continue to give thanks, continue to praise, because obviously he already know what I need before I even say it. Obviously he already answered me before I even asked. Obviously the hairs on my head are more important to him than anything in the, you know what I'm saying? Like his eyes are set on me. It's the same for you. It's the same. It's the same for anybody. Angels encamp around those who fear God. It's those who literally love God genuinely from their heart, and they are seeking to please Him and seeking to just every day do something to let Him know, I'm still here, God. I'm still doing my best to be what you called me to be. I'm still doing my best to push through and fulfill the purpose that you called me to fulfill. I'm still doing my best to love the people you called me to love. I'm still doing my best. Everything you called me to do, I'm still doing my best, God. Because He is already taking care of us. So good. So good. So I hope y'all ready. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell and make sure that you guys subscribe for the 30 days of live streaming. Y'all know every single time I get on here, I get the run in my mouth. And it's whatever God speaks through me. Or it's whatever topic He give me for that day. So just come and just enjoy. Vibe. Vibe with me, twin. Vibe, twin. Just vibe, twin. And make sure that if any of y'all got a channel or y'all want me to support y'all channel, or actually I used to do workshops where I can teach you how to get monetized on YouTube. I'm still doing those workshops, but y'all gonna have to definitely hit me up through the email to get those workshops if you're looking to start a YouTube channel and you want to know how to get monetized and like how to really push yourself to the algorithm. I can help you with that. But other than that, if y'all got channels and y'all want my support, let me know. I'll come through, watch a video, you know what I'm saying, like a video, comment on a video, because I'm not here just to take. I'm here to reciprocate, okay? This platform is a way for many of us to prosper, to be honest with you, because it's not even just about the views. It's about you reaching the people that are called to you, okay? Because you can be on here with only 40 people and you promote a product. What if all 40 people of them buying? You don't need a massive influence. You just need to know how to use the influence that you have, you know what I'm saying, and really give them what they need. So, I'm here to support. Y'all, if y'all got any tax questions, whether it be learning how to do taxes or if you need your taxes done, or if you've been running a business for a while. I know plenty of people who've been running businesses for a while. They ain't doing right by their taxes. Make sure y'all email me at donnathebillionaire@gmail.com. Same for bookkeeping, same for business consulting. Because as y'all know, we got the president that's gonna do his big one. He always do his big one. Okay? And you want to make sure your LLCs is in line. You want to make sure your bank accounts is in line. You want to make sure your business credit is in line. You want to make sure you're going about everything to set yourself up for success. And that's what we're doing for 2025. We are not skipping over steps. We are setting ourselves up for success. And that goes for me too. Because I have had the privilege of, I would say I've had the privilege of having favor of God. And so that sometimes can cause me to skip steps. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Because it's like, if I got clients coming to me and they paying me for the service, I'm focused on completing the service, getting the money, and making sure that the money is put where it's supposed to be for us to have my household in order. But that's not to say that I separate. Now, we're not talking about this year. I'm talking about previously, before I became very much business literate. Because we're not supposed to put our business and personal incomes together. We're supposed to have our business income in our own business bank account, and we're supposed to pay ourselves. That's really how I go. So when it comes to business, taxes, bookkeeping, anything like that, y'all already know I'm the girl. I'm God's girl. I'm the anointed one who He has called to get the kingdom finances in order. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, as far as being first of all, taxes do make really good money, but if you're trying to learn how and get in that field, now is the perfect time, because after January, you got, like, it's so many tax preparers. You're better off putting yourself out there now to where you can at least get you some type of clients. If you don't know what you're doing, How you gonna do that? So you need to learn. If you are ever interested in learning how to do taxes or opening your own tax business or something like that, you want to start learning like in September, to be honest. If you know anybody who want to train and learn how to do taxes, make sure they start September, October, November. Those are like the most critical times to be in the tax industry and like really just pick up, you know, everything you need to. But like I said, when it comes to business consulting, that's all year round. Don't go out backwards when it comes to your business, because I've done that multiple times. And the only reason why I'm patient and doing it how I'm doing it now, which is gotta go get the EIN number and gotta go get the, whether it be LLC, C Corp, S Corp, however you want to structure your business. Then you gotta go make sure you got your own business bank account, and then you want to actually put your business in like databases that will help customers come to you and not you always having to go out there and get them. There are many databases that you can put yourself in to where people are coming to you. People are calling you. You don't have to go out every day dressed up and be knocking on doors, which I still do. I still do door-to-door stuff. I still do feet on the pavement type stuff, because I feel like those customers are the ones that you're going to constantly be in contact with, because they don't only like your product, they love your personality, and they have a relationship with you, and they trust you, so they spend their money with you. So it's just different aspects of promoting your business and everything. So you just got to do what works best for you. Some people only do online marketing and promotion. Cool. I'm in the streets too much. I want to meet my customers. I want them to know me, to love me, and to stay with me for years and years and years. And that's how my tax clients are. The tax clients I got, they've been with me since I started, since 2016. Every single one, they come every year. It's the same people. So, I'm here for y'all business, taxes, bookkeeping. I'm here for all that. Y'all do know I have a small lash business. For anybody who looking to start their own lash business, I'm a lash vendor. I sell wholesale only. I don't really do too much consumer, but if you order my mink lashes, I will mail them to you. Other than that, we all about self-development, lifestyle, spirituality. That's what we do over here. So if you love the channel, if you benefit from this channel, if you love my energy, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the channel with a friend, a sister, a daughter, anybody who you feel like needs a mentor. We mentoring on YouTube for the free ball, okay? Yeah, and I always do like fun stuff, like if it's my shorts or my short feed, my community posts. I'm always just like feeding. I'm always feeding elevation. I'm always feeding growth. I feel like I'm very transparent. I use my experiences and I use things that I've been through in life. Y'all, I use the things that I've been through in life to help others. So I'm not ashamed of nothing that I go through, because anything that I go through is now a testimony that I can give somebody else. So I love y'all.